Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, up high here like the 70s. A different kind of mind, they say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution. Monster on the mic, I feel like hip-hop then adopted me. You pussy niggas shook, you let them turn this to a mockery. I give a fuck about their recognition. I'm trying to spit the fucking truth, somebody get the message. These politics, they overstate the obvious. They shooting like Stoyakovich, it's war on every continent. Deeper than you know, I'm what you hate if you the government. Young black with heart, I put a hex on the establishment. Niggas playing patty cake and I was trying to regulate. A lot of them I emulate, but none of them I demonstrate. Hip-hop will never need a eulogy. They give us 10%, they trying to take away gratuity. Work for what you want, I learned that shit.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome one more time. It's Wednesday up in this motherfucker. And Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah, as always, brings us into the proper mindset. How you doing? Hopefully well. It's Willie Mac Wednesday. It's always a good day. Of course, we have Nerdy John up in there on the board. How you doing, John?
Hello, hello. I am doing well, doing swell today.
You sound awkward.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's always awkward.
Yes, I know. It's fantastic to have someone so awkward. It's amazing. I just want you to know that you're.
Try to relax your anus.
See why? Why do we have? Why relaxing of the anus? You don't have a girlfriend. I don't believe it. How you doing this week, John?
I've been doing great.
Channel's blowing up.
Yeah, it has been. Apparently, I'm breaking the law too, so that's great.
Breaking the law. Brah. That's right. Quantum is threatening you because you're a lawbreaker.
I know.
The great thing is you could just let this guy spurg. Don't make too many videos because he can have a point if you go too far.
Oh yeah, honestly, at this point, I'm just gonna be the fire.
You're not there. You're nowhere near that point yet. So yeah, this guy is just. You know what? See, you're growing. You weren't really a problem, and he was still responding to you when you weren't growing. But now, because of all this is why I tell bigger creators, you leave small commentary videos alone. Like, if you want to respond to the big boys, go ahead, but you don't do it to the little guys, and this is the reason why. And it's not that John isn't talented. He's not really. It's not that John isn't amazing. He's not really. But this dude is feeding John. This dude is straight fucking feeding this man, and it's beautiful to see it happen because we talk about this stuff. You cannot build a guy, and that's exactly. You owe this dude a fruit basket one day, John. He's building your channel for you.
Well, I mean, Mischief, the original guy he tried to go after, was under 4K. Now he's over 100K.
A guy gained like 95,000 subscribers from that.
Yeah, because the Act Man shouted him out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just feels like yesterday you were telling me about this guy, and I was like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, we were over it really quick. We hit him the first video, and we like beat the crap out of him because he was Spurg and blah, blah, blah. But it was like we knew it was just going to be more of the same, and it has been. But he's just helping all these small commentators grow. He's a nice guy.
He's done it to like a whole nother community, so that everybody over there is like, what the fuck? Here's the thing. When you're those guys, it either goes two ways when you're the people that are threatening copyright strikes over your face, right? You either get beat so bad immediately that you're like, no, what, I'm going to stop, or you're stubborn about it, and then you just feed everybody content.
That's what this
and he's done exactly that.
It's a beautiful thing to watch, and I'm glad that my buddy is fucking benefiting. John, where are you at? You're at 8 something. What are you at?
812 from what I'm seeing.
That's fucking
Ooh, the 1K. Honestly, I've always said 1K is the hardest barrier to break.
It feels like it is, man. That first grand is such a fucking grind.
Yeah,
that was my goal for this year. And the funny part about this is I told people in my sphere about this dude.
Sphere.
And they're like,
Sphere.
Sphere, sorry. My circle. I'll just call it my circle. I told Yeah. I told them like, hey, keep an eye on this dude. They told me now he doesn't look interesting. Now I see them in Twitter being like, oh, I'm gonna drop a banger
Dude,
Just
quantum
building
video.
channels.
once the topic becomes potentially like viable in terms of do people know who this is and are they interested? A lot more people are willing to give it looks.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Well, let's face it. When a guy gets 95,000 subs from a fucking lol cow, because somebody shouted him out, you're putting chum in the water. It's open.
Funny
fucking
is
season.
has that Quantum TV guy even has any videos actually been struck yet or no?
He attempted to
He
strike the
just
original
threatens
Mischief
it, right?
video.
It's never happened.
He still hasn't
he
actually done it.
He tried to do it with Actman's video. YouTube themselves told him that Actman's video was in fair use, and he
Yeah,
threatened
the
legal
problem is
stuff.
go on. I'm sorry, Nerdy John. Go on.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was just finishing. He threatened legal action against Actman.
But that's it.
Mm-hmm.
This
The
dude's
thing
done
is when
nothing.
you're so small, dude, YouTube's not gonna, if you're a nobody and you aren't like fucking Walmart or something, right? YouTube's not gonna give a shit if you like ask to strike a video unless they think, you actually have something there.
Right.
And when you just go, well, my face is in it, YouTube's gonna be like, what the fuck? No, what are you talking about?
I'm in the title and my face is in it, and he says mean things about me. They're true, but they're mean.
They act like that doesn't happen every day on this website. Like YouTube's gonna see that and be like, "Oh my god, this guy actually has something
Oh my
here." Like, there's
God.
no way he can get a video even halfway down with that.
And he sucks. The guy just sucks too. On top of everything else, he sucks. Good God. What are you gonna do though? This is at least my buddy's growing from him. You're gonna hit $1,000 by the end of the weekend, probably.
Hopefully.
That would be amazing if I did, but I'll keep it realistic and say maybe 3 months from now.
Oh, 3 months. If we're gonna get John to a fucking 1,000.
Just keep grinding it out, man. Figure see a pattern of what works, grind it out.
So yeah,
to
Willie,
your
while I
guns.
got you here, this is a really good question to ask you, considering all this with John right now. You've seen a million of these type of things happen. Small creator gets a little bump, start to grow. This is a very important point in his career. Hitting 1,000. What does he do, and what, more importantly, does he not do while hitting this milestone? How does he keep it going?
You know what? When you're at 1,000, I really don't think. Let me rephrase that. When you're at 1,000, it's a huge barrier because I feel like that's just when YouTube starts to take you a little bit more seriously when pushing you out into recommendations. Like you're basically fighting the invisible bots of just trying to hide you because you don't have enough subs. When you hit 1,000, that's finally enough people to kind of, I think YouTube takes you just a little bit more seriously, the algorithm. But in terms of growing past that and what do you not do? Dude, you're still small. Everything's game. Everything is game.
Nice.
You cannot be afraid to take risks is the biggest thing.
How far?
Now,
does he
obviously,
go
don't
quantum?
like just spread misinformation. Don't go out like calling people pedos for videos or something.
Oh, yeah.
Or
You
take
don't want to
risks.
be.
Like if you have an unpopular opinion on something, don't be afraid to go spread it. If everyone's saying one thing and you disagree with them, go talk about it. Yeah, you're gonna have a bunch of creators call you an idiot, but then you're gonna be voicing something that probably a lot of fans also agree with that just aren't having.
You're going to be a voice for somebody.
Don't have a guy being spoken about, So you do not get discouraged by any big creators if they go and talk shit about you. Don't be discouraged if they call you an idiot. Take risk. If you think something and you really believe that you're right on a situation, go for it.
Yep.
You got nothing to lose.
I agree with
At
that.
1K, you got absolutely nothing to lose.
Take advantage of the resources you have too. You got real smart people around you that have been through a hell.
Yeah,
of a
I was
fucking
literally
lot.
defending at 7K. I was literally defending like Logan Paul's Suicide Force thing, right? Like, take fucking risks. Yeah.
Oh, you can't defend the Suicide Force, but Willie Mac does.
I mean, look, my video is a little more nuanced than that,
I'm
but that's how a lot of people like essentially took it,
Well,
Or I was making videos like going against like H3H3 and PewDiePie at the time, dude. Like,
and then you
just
became
take
best
the
friends
risk.
with PewDiePie, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. I was invited to his wedding, man.
All right, man. How's your week going so far, Willie?
It's been good. I did a drama alert yesterday.
What was it
Which
about this week?
it's always fun doing a drama alert.
Yeah.
I kind of learn whenever I do it. I kind of like figure out what's going on more outside of our community. Like in our community, it's mostly been like John Swan trending,
John Swan. Holy fuck.
Coach Red Pill, that sort of stuff.
He's not dead. It's not Coach.
He's
Dead
not
Pill.
dead, dude. He's alive.
Coach
Let's
Red Pill. All
go.
right. I mean, should we be cheering for Coach Red Pill?
I mean, I was pretty hyped because it's, I think, dude, that man, bro. All right. I don't even know if I want to get into that yet.
We need time.
But yeah, I think it's kind of fun because I get to figure out what's going on with like the Tana Mojos and Bryce Halls of the world because
Is Tana
usually
Mojo
I
still
do
doing
not
stuff?
care at all.
Tana's still doing shit?
Oh, dude, she's always doing shit. Yeah, she's literally, I think, made $10 million last year off OnlyFans.
Whoa. What is she doing? She's taking dick?
I don't think she's doing like any porn or anything. Maybe she shows like a nipple every now and then, but
Okay. Well,
yeah, I mean, dude, it's fucking
enough.
crazy. Like, dude, oh, you know who else? Fucking what's her face made $50 million off OnlyFans. Who's that fucking girl that was on Dr. Phil? That's Catch Me Outside. How about that? That girl.
Yeah,
She's made $50 million off it, dude. You know how long she's been 18? Like maybe a year and a half.
Yeah, no. She's got such a fucking boost at 15, 16 years old. It's ridiculous. 14,
Yeah,
I
dude.
think, actually. It's insane.
No, it just was hilarious to see like this little like white ginger girl just be the total trashiest like
How about
person
that?
ever. You know?
And then just fail upwards, man. You know what? And it was because of Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore helped fucking really weaken.
Yeah, no, America loves watching idiots. It's a great
God.
thing.
Thank God for that. I don't know if I'd have any semblance of a career if they didn't. Fucking thank God for them. So what do we got this week, my guy?
All right, well, I think Coach Red Pill is a good place to pick up because that's actually excited me a shit ton. Where we thought he died,
You're right.
because they think he's a spy. The Ukrainians think he's a spy, so they essentially have him in. He like appeared on an interview where he was like all shook up, which is funny because they essentially, I'm sure they interrogated him or whatever, but they essentially just have him on house arrest in a hotel, from what I understand.
Probably getting room service and shit.
It's not like he's like thrown in a fucking like gulag or some shit. He's not like thrown in the fucking hole in the ground.
He's not.
And,
he's gonna dramatize this shit to hell. You know he is when he's able to talk about it.
Well,
Oh my God.
this is how I know, dude. This guy is just like such a fucking privileged idiot that just hasn't learned and is gonna get himself fucking killed one day.
Yeah.
He is in dude, how do I even describe this, right? he has his phone taken away and his laptop taken away, right? So he can't access his social medias. I think I don't know if they took his accounts or changed his passwords or what, but he can't access them.
Okay.
Well, he got access to the internet as he's under house arrest. He's created a new account, so I'm guessing maybe they changed his passwords or some shit. This is actually him on this account.
Oh shit.
And he's tweeting shit like, "These are the Ukrainian leaders the Russians want to be targeting." And like shit.
Oh
like
my
that,
God,
dude.
are you
I'm
serious?
like, bro, what? And he's like, "This is the Zelensky regime. Like, this is them." And he's like naming them. He's like, "If I don't appear in the next 24 hours on this application, that means they got me too." You know,
They
like,
got me too in my hotel
I'm like,
room.
bro, dude, can you imagine being under house arrest because they think you're a spy in a country that's being invaded?
And then do some
and
spy
you-
shit.
You create a new social media account to talk shit about them, dude. You're lucky you're alive. And two, how are you not gonna like lose a finger over this?
Oh, I
Like
know.
if I'm running fucking a war-torn country right now and some guy's doing that shit, I'm cutting off his fingers so he can't type anymore.
Oh yeah. You know what? And the real fucked up thing is they got some serious badasses over there in the Ukraine. A couple of guys known as the Klitschko brothers. Can you imagine if Coach Dick Pill is sitting in a fucking room and Vladimir fucking Klitschko, former heavyweight champion of the world, who's also the mayor of Kiev, by the way, comes into the room and just starts beating the fucking shit out of you? It'd be amazing. Video that.
Allow
That's a
him to be
YouTube video.
back on the internet. Surely they know he's done this. There's no way they don't, right?
Have to.
If he's alive still, they must just think he's super incompetent.
Yeah, they might start feeling bad for him.
They
at
might
this
just think
point.
he's a fucking idiot. Or they're just like, well, we can't just kill an American, right? That's
Yeah.
probably the realistic part of
We
it.
can't
But
just kill him. We can't. We gotta.
Yeah.
I'm sure the people have had to have gotten involved. Like
but
you
it's
have to.
insane. I've never seen anything like it where I'm like, dude, clearly you aren't scared enough.
Right.
Like clearly you are not in enough danger if this
I
is
feel
what
it
you're
deserves
doing.
more coverage, don't you? I've not heard this on any of the news. I'm not hearing anything on any of the morning shows. This feels like a story.
I mean, the
that would
morning
have some
shows will
upside.
never run him because they probably think he's like a super far right, like
Yeah, no,
Nazi
true,
guy.
true. But
You know,
this
so
is a
why
good.
would-
This is a good gotcha on the super far right. They can use it. They would love to be able to twist something like this into this is where that fucking ideology can warp your brain. Look at this. Now, granted, he's only one guy, but that hasn't stopped the media before.
Dude, I don't even like. Let's say they are a regime. Let's say the Ukraine is actually North Korea, right?
Right.
And Zelensky is a straight up dictator that kills babies, right?
Yeah, let's just go ahead to that world for a moment.
Sure. Let's just enlighten whatever fucking crazy theory about him, right? I don't care how brave I am. I'm not gonna go to that country, get captured when they catch me and think I'm a spy and could like fucking murder me.
No,
They just take away my social media accounts for a while. I'm not gonna go start a new account and start talking shit. Like it's just insane. It's
about that.
insanity.
Think about what Willie just said. Think about this for a second. This man went to a war-torn country with the fucking invaders' ideology, spouting it on social media. The only thing that happens to him is his social
They
media.
take away social media accounts and put them in a hotel.
That's it. They put him in a hotel and say no more. You gotta be. They do what Twitter
And
Twitch
they
can
give
do.
him access to the internet again, bro. It's
They
wild.
say
What?
they gave him
How
Wi-Fi.
they got access to the internet?
Who gave him the Wi-Fi password? It's like, what the shit is happening? And then what does he do? He's like, yep, you gotta take him down.
It'd be such a dumb way to die because it's not like he's broken any like fucking thing open over there. It's not like he's done some crazy groundbreaking journalist where they're like gassing the Russian soldiers they capture or anything. You know,
It'd be the equivalent of killing Alex Jones at this point. You know, it's like, we're just gonna murder Alex Jones. We know what he's saying is stupid and he's harmless.
Dude,
but-
Alex Jones would never be stupid enough to fucking go do that shit though. Like this, it's just such a level of like redneck journalism, and I respect it hardcore. But I'm also like, I'm also like, dude, you're gonna die. You're gonna die.
And no one's gonna feel bad for you. Oh yeah, indeed. No one's feeling bad if you get killed, especially now.
No.
Maybe they would have before, but they took your social media's account, bro. That's all they did. You were saying some shit that could easily be misconstrued as you are a spy of some kind. You're whatever they want to call you. You didn't help yourself, but they didn't fuck you up. They put you in a hotel and took away your fucking. Come on, stop it. I don't want to cheer for him to get fucking punished, but my God, Willie, it's hard. This level of stupidity is something else.
It's like they try to. It's like yeah. It's just stupid. I don't even know. It's like I don't even know. It's hard for me to figure it out. It's like the dumbest thing probably ever done in like social media, like do you remember that girl where they were like, oh dude, all right, yeah, this is the equivalent of it to me, where there was a myth forever the whole time growing up that a phone book could stop a bullet, right?
Right. Oh yeah.
And I think it's been tested on Mythbusters, like a 20 cal, like a phone book can or whatever. Well, dude, they go up like it's like the social media people that went up with like a 50 cal and it shot right through and they killed the
I think it was
person.
a 44 or something. It was ridiculous.
And just murdered them. It's like the equivalent of that being that stupid.
Pretty fucking high level dumb. I mean,
Where
my
you're like,
God.
man, how awful is that? But you're also like, bro, you just like you did it to yourself. Like, how can you?
Yeah, you feel bad because
You're
someone
like,
died.
where's the accident, Dave? Like, there's no even accident
No.
involved. It's just like.
This is Carlin-esque. It's passive eugenics. That's what it fucking is, man. The little boy who eats too many marbles doesn't grow up to have little boys of his own. That fucking simple, folks. It doesn't have to be more complicated. Xylee gets real. The level of stupidity this week on the internet is killing me. It's pretty good.
I feel bad for Xylee because Xylee just seems constantly surprised by the level of dumbassery. I feel like us, I feel like the commentary vets, you know, like you know, you've been gone for a little while, I guess, Dave. But me and Nick, every time it happens, we're just like, you know, hey, another week, baby, let's go.
See,
you
I'm
know?
old. This shit means so little to me at this point. It's just fun. I'm having so much fun laughing at the dumbassery. I don't gotta worry about anything. It's just here, Dave. Here's some great shit for you to laugh. Like that fucking idiot John's fun. Thank you for the laughter, and thank you for helping the channel out. Some of our best performing videos in a while is because of that idiot. That's fantastic. I'm so happy.
Honestly, that John's shit could have gone way out of hand if it wasn't for like, you know, people like Destiny and like some of these adults, like these streamers coming over and just like shutting that shit down immediately.
True.
You know,
Very, very fucking true. Some people did get involved there.
like Augie and Nick going to Twitch has brought like a lot of these like streamers like one of them's Bunk. I don't really know a ton about him. I
Bunk's
talked to him in
cool,
DMs
yeah.
just today, but it like Stardust and all these. It's just like we got a whole lot more people in here where they've talked like they've seen a lot of stupid too. So I feel like we're slowly getting more stupid proof over time where we just catch the stupidity quicker. It'll never stop coming, but we just straighten it out a lot faster.
That's right. Thank you for the retweet, Jason. Appreciate you. Jason, it's a wonderful thing. Because that's how it should happen. We get more stupid into our veins. We absorb it and we become stupid proof.
It should be like 2 days. You get a 2-day period for stupidity, and if it's not straightened out by the 3rd day, something's fucked up. There's something shit going on.
That's right.
You know, like the first day you can be shocked. The 2nd day, you know, you figure it out. 3rd day, it needs to be straight, and if it's not, that means somebody's being suspect.
Yeah, I agree with that. And the time of being shocked by it, I think, is getting less and less, just in general. Some people still are, but like you said, those are the noobs to the fucking whole world of this. But, man, it doesn't stop.
I know the T people have dealt with like stupid on kind of a different level where they just make up shit that sounds like it makes sense. We just are on a whole nother level of stupid. I feel like a lot of them can't comprehend what we're doing.
You see, because everything is so over dramatic in the T community and that whole the beauty T community, that whole fucking world. Unfortunately, I know way too much about it. I had to fucking listen to that shit in the background for 3 fucking years. They dramatize everything to the point where it's fluff. Even the serious shit, they fucking go so extra and they're so fucking over about it that it's just, you can only care so much if you're not just fully into it. If you are fully into it, that's what you live for.
Better watch your mouth, dude, because I'm pretty sure I'm the only T channel left. All right, so let's not. Everyone else is rebranded now. I don't even think they give themselves like a name anymore.
You are the Highlander, Willie. That's right. There could be only one.
Dude, Truth Social is what I wanted to talk about. Truth Social and Twitter are the number 1 and 2 apps on the App Store for iOS. Truth Social's number 1, and Twitter has jumped up to number 2 since Elon bought it. How crazy is that, right?
It's insane. My God. What do you feel
and
about
Truth
Elon
Social
buying?
is a half-working app, honest to God.
What is Truth Social? What's that?
It's Donald. I say it's Donald Trump's. I don't even know if he owns it or anything, but it's essentially like I think his version of Twitter, and he's supposed to start using it again in the next like month or whatever. Because right now he doesn't use it at all.
It's kind of funny that would get a boost, considering Elon coming over should correct some of the things that was supposed to kind of be in place for.
Right.
It's their guys.
I think that's why they opened up, though, because before they let a very select group of people in.
Yeah.
And that was all that could be on the app. Everyone else was on a wait list, right?
And now they were like, pff.
And then Elon bought it. And the instant it was announced that he was on the board, and not that he 100% bought it, but he was on the board, they let a new wave of people in literally the next like couple days.
Shit.
And I would like everybody got in, like all the commentary people got in.
Oh, really? Okay,
and,
that's good.
Well, you can't DM on there. Trending there's no real trending feature at all. So it's like a half-baked app. Like the interface is good.
Right.
Shit works on it, but it's literally exactly Twitter with no trending, so that half ruins it. And then no DMs. So it's a fucking disaster.
You can't even DM each other.
It's clearly not ready, dude.
They
so I'm just, get it out. I think I literally think they just pushed it out because Elon bought it, and Elon's going to get Twitter like, kind of on a page where it's a lot less.
I love this whole thing.
I don't even think Twitter's going to change. Like, no. I think people expect so much change. It's going to be the same fucking shit. Just around election cycles, it won't get as
Here's what's gonna happen.
It won't get as filtered.
Here's my big fucking prediction. He's gonna do some. He will make some sort of adjustment to the look. something. It may not be massive, but he'll do something. It's Elon fucking Musk. He'll do something. But the big things, just like
Tesla emojis, bro.
yeah,
That'll
there
be
you
it.
go. Tesla emojis. We're gonna get a fucking edit button. If we don't get an edit button within 90 days, I'm gonna really have a serious problem with Elon. He's pissing me off.
I don't even think he'll be doing that much shit in the company until like fucking 3 months in. I don't even think he'll
Make
be
it a
fucking
fucking
doing
priority, Elon. Edit button now. It needs that fucking. I want it now. I want it already to happen. But the big one, and this is the only one that really matters. We need to see fairness. Punishment's not going to go away. People are still going to get banned. But there's going to be fairness to it. That's the only thing I care about, Willie, is if as long as everybody's getting punished in the same fucking way. Anything else I don't care about. Am I wrong on that? Where do you feel?
I think with any of the social media sites, like at least what I've seen, is they usually let everybody run rampant until it gets to, primary season with the elections,
And they kind of
and then they all tighten up a lot.
Yeah.
Because I think they feel like they're under a microscope with all the with like news stations and shit. And what's weird is like, all right, so Twitter had a leaked call actually.
Oh, really?
Where they addressed a bunch of like worries about Elon Musk taking over in the company. And that of course leaked out, and it leaked out this week. It's got like 40,000 views or whatever.
I love that.
Like
That's
already.
awesome.
It's been up for a day.
That's awesome.
And yeah,
That's funny.
I don't know.
Man.
I guess my take.
That's fucking funny. They're freaking out so hard, and one of us on the
No,
inside was like, "Hey, we
here's
gotta
the thing.
fucking."
There wasn't really that much of a freak out. A lot of it was like, what does Elon's free speech mean? What's it mean for our diversity quotas in the company? So some of the shit's kind of funny. Like Elon's gonna go over there and just kick out all the fucking Indian people or
That's
some shit. I don't know.
Affirmative
Right?
action, my ass.
Yeah,
Get
I
out.
don't really know. But for the most part, like it's an hour-long call. Like I felt like it was fairly normal.
Hour?
Like one of the questions was, "Is Donald Trump getting unbanned?" And he's basically the guy was literally like, like Twitter's a adaptive company, maybe, and it's like you could view that as is that question being asked because the employees hate Donald Trump, but if I worked at Twitter and let's say I'm the biggest Trump fan ever, right? I'd still ask that question,
Right. Right? I'd ask that question. Why the
I
fuck?
feel like some of it was it was a lot of nothing. Like some of it was standard shit.
Not
Some of it
something that
just
should've
seemed
been
a little
leaked?
silly.
Should have not.
But-
Was it leak worthy?
I don't think it. Like, look, is it leak worthy? Yeah, it is because you get the insight to how these people at Twitter think a little bit.
That's.
But
fair.
it's not. It's not like any mind-blowing shit. It's not anything where you look at it and you're like, these people are horrible.
Well,
It
with
seems like-
leaks, I think in general, leaks, you want to have some sort of reason to justify the leak. You don't want to be able to get into a world where everything just gets leaked and you're not going to be able to have any sort of conversation in a corporate or private world. That's not going to be good for anybody.
Well, that was the problem. It's a corporate meeting, so you can already it's already going to be filtered to shit. Like it's
Yeah,
already
true.
like already nobody's going to say anything. Like anytime a question that had like any meat behind it would come up, they'd give the most PR answer ever. It's like
that
nothing.
sucks. Yeah.
It's exactly what you'd expect. It's a corporate meeting.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you feel about the reaction on Twitter so far? Which has been my favorite part. People freaking out so
I
fucking
don't understand. I don't understand the people that think that Elon's gonna come over and censor them. It doesn't make sense. If Elon's tweeting that he wants free speech, and by the way, I'd be shocked if like Elon comes over and free speech is a thing. I'd fucking love it. But Dave, do you think there's any world where they stop banning people?
No, people will still be banned. I look. There's always going to be ban-worthy offenses.
If you're not banning people,
You
right?
gotta ban. I mean, you can't have a lawless society, especially on a site that's as massive as Twitter.
Like,
But
here's
as
the
long
thing.
as they
I
get
think
it
if you
right,
call
as long as it's right
someone
on the board,
yeah, I think if you call someone like a retard or something, maybe you won't get banned anymore.
right? I don't think you'll get banned for stuff like that, or they're gonna have a better system in place to address it.
Yeah, I think if you dox somebody,
Yeah.
I would hope you still get banned.
Absolutely.
Now, doxing isn't technically illegal, right? But I
Still.
hope in Twitter's rules it's illegal.
People can die from it. People have died from it. To me, yeah, I would say that should be Twitter's number one. You dox, you gone.
But
Don't
I
dox
think
people's
for the
information.
most part, man, like I just think it'll be stuff like coronavirus that's different. Like if we have another thing like that, I don't think like where Twitter's taking huge control of what stories are allowed to be like shared.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the stuff that will not be a thing anymore. But for the most part, I think the site's going to be exactly the same. I don't think anyone will notice there's any difference.
Open lanes
Yeah.
of information is what
You
we're
can
gonna be
maybe
looking
get
for.
away with calling someone a retard, and that's
Yeah.
it. I think
Well, you know
that'll
what?
be
The
the
thing
only
that's
difference.
making me laugh so hard is the there's some gotcha journalist out there who's trying to throw around these. Hey, well, you muted me. You blocked me from your page, Elon. You're censoring me. You're already going against what you're saying. These idiots don't fucking get it, Willie.
A block that
not
drives me crazy
censorship.
because blocking somebody is for something you can do as a person to be like, I
Yes.
do not want to hear this person anymore. That is
That's
a
all it
great tool
is.
to have. It doesn't stop the person from talking.
No.
That person can still talk about you. That person can still quote retweet you.
They're not
just
taking your
can't-
voice away.
Yeah, they just can't hear you. Everyone else can still hear you.
They're exercising
So-
their right to choose to just like they can in the real world. This is their equivalent to sticking their fingers in their ear. They don't want to hear your ass. They don't have to. That's not censorship, dickheads. That's not
The tweet that cracks me up, Dave, is the ones that are like, Elon could have ended he could have bought all of Africa and saved all of Africa with the 44 billion he spent on Twitter. Like, I'm like, bro, this is so ridiculous. Like this shit where it's like, this guy could have ended world hunger. Dude, if you think, who doesn't want to be the guy that ends world hunger?
So
World
there was
hunger's
a story that I
Problem
heard.
is not money, bro.
No, I agree with that. But I did hear the story that I don't know, and I did not look into this at all. But I heard it here, or somebody told me.
Oh, this is a classic story. I already
This
know what
was
you're gonna
great.
say. Go on.
Elon said to the UN, "Show me the plan to end world hunger, and I will fund it," or something along those lines.
Some journalist went ahead and said the UN says it would take about $6 billion
$6
to
billion.
end world hunger. And he goes, Elon, why aren't you doing this? And there's just like all the people that reply under him saying there's a problem and why isn't Elon fixing it?
Right.
So Elon replied to it being like, if somebody from the UN can draw up a plan to show where this money would go and how this would work, I would absolutely do this.
Yeah.
Well, the guy who comes from the UN's like, yeah, it's not as simple as just $6 billion. Like it wouldn't work. Because half the problem in like these places where there's world hunger is you send them food and then the warlords over there take it, burn the food because they want to stay in power.
Yep.
They want to be able to control a lot of that. It's not just like as simple as there's not, money. Money's the problem. Money is not the problem at all, dude, when it
It's
comes to
not.
world hunger.
Well, maybe the way that the money is used.
Now,
could-
I mean,
you know, they
after
buy a mercenary
coronavirus,
squad.
yeah, maybe with coronavirus it is. I know there's a food shortage,
Sure,
maybe now.
but still,
But
there's
before all this, I don't think that's ever been like a question if you actually look into it.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree with that. And the problem is with a lot of those donation funds, almost every one of them has been exposed over the years for some sort of fraud, some sort of abuse, some sort of waste, things not getting to where they're supposed to go. Almost every single, but they all keep going. And they
Well,
fix
it's
the
funny,
problems, they
too, 'cause
fire
it's like
CEOs,
in-
they get a new spokesman.
In the context of government subsidies, like $6 billion is nothing. Like the US wouldn't just fucking do that. Like for all the money we throw away. $6 billion.
That's nothing. $6 billion is nothing.
Yeah.
Elon fucking finds that in his couch. You know, that's nothing to the.
I don't know, dude. Like part of me kind of gets it. Like the whole you look at like a rich person and you're just like, why don't they fix everything? And the other part of me is like, I don't know. Is it that simple of like you just have the money and they could just fix it? I just don't even know how that works.
See, this is where I get a little bit of an advantage because I've been in third world countries. You know, as a soldier, I've seen things from the outside, and no amount of money can fix it, man. There's just the problem is, and you really hit it earlier. The warlords keeping in power, and that is the same no matter where you go. Anytime that you have poverty, anytime that you have displaced people, you have opportunists who could take power in those situations. And they do not want to lose that power because they're living well and no one else is. It's not just about it's about no one living well but them. They're kings. It's a fucking mentality. So the only way to get rid of that is to get rid of these motherfuckers, which we can't do on a world fucking scale. I mean, it's almost an impossibility.
I mean, even if you do, we go ahead and we put in a guy that's like just as fucking shit too, and it just doesn't work out.
Done it.
Yeah,
We've done it with
it. It
Castro,
doesn't.
we've done it with
We just
Saddam.
make it worse, bro.
Yeah, we've done it. We have
It's a
done
fucking
this.
disaster.
So unfortunately, you got to let the world work itself out. And that sounds brutal, but if we do, it tends to. It fucking tends.
Do you think so? I have literally this is so far past any of my knowledge on any of this shit.
Well, the world hasn't ended yet. You know what I mean? It's like that's my whole fucking argument. The world hasn't ended yet, and if we just don't fuck it up too much, everything should keep going.
This is a beautiful moment where I could sound as bad as Hassan. I'm just so ready for it.
As long as Putin doesn't push the button, everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be just fine. Just fine. I don't want that button to be pushed, though. I'll tell you what. I want to live in a world.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you want to hear something funny? This is from
From who?
This is from a Joe Rogan podcast.
Goddamn Joe Rogan.
They had a Twitter rep come on, and let me send this over to you. Where do I put this, Nerdy John? Where?
Just put it live commentary chat.
Live commentary.
Right above this VC.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I'm a Discord boomer a little bit.
You're good.
Where they had like a Twitter rep go on there and talk about banning people, and Joe essentially hosted. I think it's Tim Pool, and a Twitter representative to go at it, and Tim just goes so hard on this poor lady, dude.
Oh, boy.
This lady's just collecting checks at Twitter, and he's just roasting her, dude. I'm like, bro.
I've got it in there. You want to watch some of this?
Yeah, watch some of this.
Do we have any time?
Just the first minute's good. No, just the first 0 to 1 minute.
Now, if you want to watch it along with us, you can get into. You can see it. You can get into the fucking live commentary and click on the live on my name, and you can see it for yourself. You're gonna hear it.
And I believe that to be the case.
So your platform restricts speech.
Our platform.
Tim Pool's such a dick, though. I like Tim Pool.
He's such a dick in this clip, but he roasts her, and it's hilarious.
He's got that dick face, you know. It's just like he's such a
promotes
dick.
speech.
He does. He's like the evil, like what's his face? How am I drawing a blank on this guy's name? This guy's a commentary legend.
Ooh.
The guy who trolled Grade A, Tim Pool's brother.
Oh, fucking
Reactor.
Reactor.
He's like the evil version of Reactor. You look at Reactor and he's like such a friendly looking guy, and then it cuts to Tim Pool and he's got the evil fucking goatee. He's stroking his like black cat.
Right. They got the douchebag beanie and
he's from like his evil lair, yeah.
I go to my lair and he's gonna roast the fuck out of this woman.
Rules.
And in a specific direction.
In any direction.
But I don't want to say his name. The guy who calls for death gets a suspension. The guy who insinuates death gets a permanent ban.
But Tim, you're misinterpreting what I'm saying, and I feel like you're doing it deliberately. It's not about one particular thing. It's about a pattern and practice of violating our
rules. And you have a pattern and practice of banning only one faction of people.
I don't agree with that.
Recently published an article where they looked at 22 high-profile bannings from 2015 and found 21 of them were only on one side of the cultural debate.
But I don't look at the political spectrum of people.
No, you could pause it right there. That's pretty much it. Where they're just like, he's essentially like, you're banning a bunch of right-wing people, and she's like, no, I view everybody the same, you know?
Right. Because it's which is kind of it's like that's the equivalent to, well, I have black friends, so I'm not a racist. Yeah, it doesn't really work.
Look how it literally. Here's the problem, right? There's clearly a culture, political divide in the country, like 50-50 or whatever it is, based on the polls every year. If you want to change people's opinions, the worst way to do it is to ban them. The best way to do it is to just try and prove yourself right, be smarter in these arguments, right? When you ban people, you just encourage. What's the word, dude? You make them feel like you're silencing them for a reason. You
justify them, absolutely. You vindicate.
You make them think you're banning them because they think they're right.
Right. Yeah, you turn them into martyrs. That's exactly what you do.
Yeah, you make them martyrs when really they're just fucking idiots.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah,
like you turned Alex Jones is literally an internet legend because he was banned. If he was never banned, he'd still just be the guy that called the frogs gay or whatever.
Well, right up to the Sandy Hook stuff. Now that he's got the actual conviction on that or whatever, the fucking ruling against.
Oh, dude, he's filed for bankruptcy and shit.
I know. Well, yeah, that's his only move. What else can he do? He's not gonna be able to pay all that back. They came hard on his ass.
Yeah, he's been sued so many different times, dude. It's insane.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
He's on Cozy TV.
Yeah, but he mostly works off his own website. Cozy I don't think gives him like any views.
No, in fact, he probably does them more of a favor than he does for them, to be honest.
Yeah, Cozy TV,
Well.
the weirdest phenomenon ever, and I do really question everybody who goes over there and puts their name on that thing, dude.
Really?
Do you know what that is, Cozy TV?
No, I don't.
Do you know who Nick Fuentes is?
Oh, yes, I do.
It's his website.
Oh, no. That was
It's his
All right,
website.
I do know this now. Oh, my God.
And like people, yeah, and like a surprising amount of people have gone over there. Like Destiny's gone over there to stream before.
Why?
People who've been banned off, because it's like they get banned on Twitch. So then they're like, well, where the fuck else do I go?
Nick Fuentes. No, not Nick Fuentes. That's not the one, Daniel.
So here's the interesting conversation, right? Is that Twitch's fault in like you know for banning these people, or is it Nick Fuentes is just filling a market for people that get banned because they said the N-word one time or whatever?
He's filling a need. There's truth
Nick
to that.
Fuentes, like the fact that Nick is a guy people can go to for that's a problem, right? I mean, for a minor fraction, we're sending people to like this crazy alt-righter guy, because they said the N-word on Twitter or some shit. It's ridiculous.
We're radicalizing him by saying like,
you send them over. Yeah, it's like how much I feel like that's doing way more harm than just letting them, get called an asshole on Twitter for a week, which would have already happened.
Right. My God. But then that's targeted hatred. Oh, you can't have a ratio in the chat, Willie. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's weird.
Did you watch the Nick debate with Medicare, Willie?
Yeah, so I don't really. I guess I'm not a huge Medicare person. Like I didn't know a whole lot about him. I knew he made like a hamster video, which I thought was funny, where he like did a documentary on this guy who has hamsters that live like underwater. He like gives them little helmets or whatever.
No shit.
And but I guess I thought they were going to talk about politics, but they didn't. It was just Medicare calling Nick Fuentes gay for like an hour, dude. And Nick visibly got mad. Like he visibly looked like he was going to cry. Like at one point, Keemstar of all people called in because I think Keem is kind of buddies with Medicare. They know each other, some shit, acquaintances, whatever. And Keem goes, Nick, you're getting fucking destroyed. You look like an idiot. Because Nick Fuentes was saying how he's down with copyright striking people.
Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's a.
Which one? If you're Nick, dude, like, I thought your whole thing was free speech, right? Wasn't that why you made your dumbass little site or whatever? And now you're copyright striking people.
It's so
I don't
dumb.
understand. Yeah, it seems kind of like messed up with your branding a little bit.
Stay on brand. That's all you
But
gotta
when
do.
Keemstar went in there and told like this guy, which I think he's only like 23 or something, right? That he was getting fucking destroyed. Nick Fuentes literally looked like the saddest man ever. I thought he was gonna bust into tears. I thought we were gonna see this guy literally cry.
That would have been fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So it was probably the most degenerate shit I've ever watched. There was absolutely no substance to anything. It was just roasting the shit out of this guy, who, by the way, deserves it. I don't think he gets picked on enough, but.
No, I agree with that shit. My God.
I just thought, for some reason, I thought they were like going to talk about like alt-right politics or some shit. And it was just not the case at all.
He was like, nope. That's what he thought was going to happen.
It was not the case at all.
No, sir. No, sir. Big shout out to the chat. You guys keeping it Liddy City today. I got Jago Man. Got Jason up in there. Miss Abby Blackbird. Biggie. All kinds of wonderful motherfuckers. Hopefully you guys are having a fun time in there tonight. How you enjoying the show? Let me know. Keep copious in there, motherfuckers. What else we got?
Holy shit, we're up to like 30 people.
Yeah, we're fucking rocking, man.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
rocking. What else?
What else do I got? Twitch is changing the rules, bro. Oh, this is actually kind of fucking interesting. There's a lot of social media stuff because a lot of there hasn't been tons of drama.
I don't mind.
But here's the changes Twitch plans on making the partner program. More incentives for ads. So their new rev split, they've been talking about bringing it. I guess it's at 70% for the creator, the ad revenue split, which I didn't know. That's extremely high.
For partners?
Right? Like for partners
That's
only.
fucking fantastic.
They're going to bring that down to 50%, so it's going to be like YouTube.
They're gonna
Which 50%, by the way, on social media sites is very good.
I mean,
like
that's what you
TikTok
get as
gives
an
you like
affiliate.
nothing,
Well,
right?
Is that going to change for affiliates? Because we're 50% already.
No, I think affiliates seem like they're going to stay the same. Everyone's just going to be 50. But the fact that they were giving partners 70, that's crazy,
That's
dude.
a lot, man.
Yeah,
That's
they're gonna have a new tier system, whatever that means. No more exclusivity deals.
Oh, really? Oh, well,
So
yeah,
that's gonna be huge.
Yeah, they had to do that though. They were losing. It wasn't working out. Because of Dr. Disrespect. They're never going to be able to land somebody of that caliber again because they
well, dude,
fucked
here's
that
the
up.
thing. Dr. Disrespect had to go over there. So guess what? Tim the Tap Man just decided to go over there.
Did he really?
And then another guy chooses to go over there.
Okay.
Ludwig's over there. So like the problem is if you're gonna be the guy that closes yourself off, you need to make yourself such a superior product.
Yeah.
And you aren't. You just aren't.
No.
Like
You shouldn't want to be exclusive unless it's some sort of game-changing fucking thing anyway. Why limit yourself? Even if
being exclusive is only negative for the creators.
Agreed.
It's
Agreed.
so-
That's what I'm
it's
saying. I
all-
don't know why the creators would want to be that. It's like
No, but the creators are mad about the ad rev split. They seem mad about the more incentives for ads. Like Twitch is just talking about like forcing ads on people. Maybe they already do it.
They do.
Like even like Hassan, like his contract, he tried to like argue the contract for no ads,
Really?
and they still made him do it where he had to do a 60-second ad at the top of every hour, and he's like the lowest percentage of people, right?
See, that's gonna be an interesting battle.
Yeah, I'm surprised how many creators are mad about it. Like Ludwig's the only guy that's like, this seems fine, but Ludwig's on YouTube, so
Right. What does he care?
I don't blame him.
He's like, fuck it.
And part of me wonders, like, does Twitch even? I'd love to know how much money Twitch actually makes as a website.
There's a lot of debate on that, but there was with YouTube as well for a long time. Nobody knew. And
Yeah,
remember
but dude, YouTube
was-
makes. I'm telling you that I know. I don't know this for a fact because I don't have anybody that works at YouTube. But in terms of when it comes to storage, like storing videos,
Yeah.
whether it's like hard drives or SD cards or anything like that, it's gotten so incredibly cheap. Where
Right.
I'm almost certain it's just because video's so cheap to store nowadays.
Yeah, it doesn't matter like it used to matter. That's why Twitch.
Yeah,
has
it
gotten
used to be
into
like
the
they
storage.
lost money and their biggest expense was storing data.
Yep.
Well, now, dude, storing data costs nothing. It's so much cheaper now than it used to be.
Agreed.
So cheap.
Now I remember even when they were. This was 2016 when the whole that they're operating at a loss and nobody really knew the numbers and the Alphabet Corp and all that fucking shit was going on. The reality was they were still being fucking evaluated. Now they're not a publicly traded company on their own, but if they were being evaluated like $40 billion fucking dollars.
Yeah, dude, it's way up now. Now
It's
this
got to be
website
like
makes
$1
sense.
trillion.
I think I saw like you could look up their profit. Their estimated profits like in the billions.
It's got to be
Like-
like tens
Yeah.
of billions. It has to be
Yeah,
absolutely insane.
They're doing very well right now. I think the dumbest thing they probably did, which is like the YouTube originals, like those YouTube remember they were trying to do TV shows?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the
more than
biggest
Red
flop
TV
they
show.
ever did. Was like that shit.
But now look at them. See, now they're just appropriating shit. They brought shorts in real nice. That's been kind of a nice little boon for people. I mean, hell, Nerdy John.
Shorts is in a complete beta, bro.
Yeah, I know, it's
Shorts,
working, though.
Shorts and live streaming, they have a long way to go on that shit, but it will
Sure.
be good eventually.
If they just got to keep stealing from everyone around them. That's what they've done. And if they keep doing
Dude,
that,
the problem with
they'll be
Shorts
fine.
is Shorts is on just the YouTube is such a fucking old site, dude. Like I feel like the algorithm is really bad right now where it's not
They don't know what to, it doesn't know what to do.
it's not benefiting people who your subscribers. You're like competing for this low real estate of like 8 videos on the homepage because nobody uses their sub box anymore.
No,
And
that's
then
true.
Shorts has their completely own algorithm that some people have figured out, but I don't really even understand yet. And then you got live streaming where you can't even find like a live streaming page. Like you got to go to like youtube.gaming.com or whatever, right, to pull up the live streaming page. They need to clean this up. Like the site is completely unorganized and a mess, and I'm not surprised they're losing a bunch of people to TikTok because it's just not easy. The site's not easy to find videos you want.
Did John Swan just come in here with that? Who was that?
I had something to add to
No, go on.
the live streaming thing because you're right about that, Willie. Because if you want live streams, you have to go through the trending tab, select the live streaming section, and then you have to scroll through so many news sites, like not news sites, but news channels. And,
Yeah,
like,
because all these channels run live, like live
Right.
broadcast.
And like I show Speed, I don't know if he's a number one, but like his VODs consistently get 1 million views.
I
But
think he's
I've
the
never-
biggest streamer period right now, right?
Right.
I've never been recommended a stream from him though.
Yeah, I don't either. But is that your Bang Zone content though? Do you watch videos that are like that? Because if you don't, it's not going to hit it. Well,
his videos are clearly being recommended to people, though.
I haven't gotten one. but then
well,
again,
not to
mine's
us, but to some people. But that's the problem,
Mm-hmm.
dude. Like nobody looks at the trending page. This whole site is just like so fucking bad from a user interface point of view, which used to be YouTube's best feature. Was like if you at your homepage, dude, it used to have sections, dude, where it was like the top, it would show like 15 videos that was your recommended, and then directly under that was your sub box, and that was just your most recent videos that people have subscribed to.
Yeah.
And now it's just the homepage, but instead of showing, 12 or 15 videos, whatever it used to be, now it shows 8 videos.
Right.
It's made the thumbnails way bigger. It's 8. So you're competing with fucking everybody. The site sucks ass. They need to fix that. It's a mess.
They're gonna, unless they're pushed, they won't. And Twitch is now they're kind of taking a couple steps back to go a couple steps forward. But
Yeah,
they're in that same boat that YouTube was a few years ago. If they can weather the storm and figure all that out and get the people on board, Twitch has got a chance. I mean, it is a good site. I have no problems with the functionality.
I have a problem with Twitch. Their video playback sucks ass.
Oh, well, see, I don't use it for that, so that's not a problem for me. But I understand what you're saying. But that's
It
also very
buffers
new.
constantly.
That's a new thing for them. Now they're getting more storage. Now they're letting more people fucking store their videos. You can upload videos now. And it's like, what?
Can
the
you
fuck?
upload videos
Yes,
to Twitch?
You can actually upload videos. You can create a thumbnail. It blew my mind too. Like they've.
But here's the thing, Dave. Like for you though, or Xylee, there is no just chatting tab when I go to the website, the homepage, it should have a big ass button that says live.
Yeah.
It should have a big ass button that says this and a big ass button that says recommendations, or maybe not a button, a section. And then it should have a section that says sub box. The fact that doesn't exist, nobody could come. It's so hard for you to have a live stream. We got a live stream here for just new people to randomly walk in. Instead, it's all people from Twitter and shit.
That's true, and it's unfortunate. It's
like in Xylee too. Xylee's got to work from. You got to play like this algorithm game where we got to cut up a stream and then name the title, and it's a fucking annoying. It's bad.
Does. It blows, but it's like the option. The why we're different than TV is because TV is just you have even in cable and satellite you have a finite amount of channels. YouTube's fucking infinite and growing. It's like the universe. It's always expanding. So, and there's a tininess and insignificance that goes with that, but there's also that whole what if. So it's,
Plus they're a corporation. They move slow. I have no doubt they'll fix this shit at some point. It's just gonna. It may take 3 years or whatever.
Well,
but
it's not dying. We know that.
No, it ain't going anywhere.
It's like
there
was a time that maybe it could have, but that time is long fucking gone.
Yeah.
The media really put the final nail on that one.
Also, the head of YouTube gaming, so the head of live. When I say gaming, that's just what YouTube calls their live stream section.
Right.
They said they tweeted lots of changes coming to YouTube gaming in the next 2 weeks. PSA YouTube's rev share across fan funding. This is what I also didn't know. So for YouTube's live streamers on YouTube gaming that are partnered, which I didn't even know YouTube had a partner program. Like, is partner program just the ad program?
Yeah, I think it's because you go into the partner program when you first.
But does live streaming have something different, or is it the same?
I don't know. I mean, it's always been the same for me. I mean,
right?
As far as I know,
YouTube has a 70-30 split with them. So so if you're live, can you choose to run ads?
I mean, when you set up your live stream, you choose to monitor. You know what? That's interesting.
Like, this is what I'm saying. It seems different, right?
Like
it's
the monetization,
right?
So you set up the monetization like you always do. There's a little button that you go through your 4 tabs or whatever at the top says monetization. But you know what I've noticed with mine? It's always turned off. I have to turn it on. It was not like that before. It was always on first, and it would give you that little drop down. But now it's automatically set to off when I'm live streaming, and then I have to turn it back on. I don't know if that's connected or if that has anything to do with that, but I do find that a little weird now thinking about it. But I don't know any difference.
That's why I'm also confused too when reading this, because it makes it sound like live streaming partnership is going to be its own thing.
That's weird. I mean, they already raped the fucking
live
super
streaming
chat so bad. It's
like when you're live right now, are you live on YouTube gaming?
I don't think I am because I didn't choose the gaming. That happens when you actually choose the gaming tab, right?
No. No, YouTube gaming is just like the Twitch format of watching YouTube.
I'm just on my regular YouTube channel. See, I'm in the studio. I'm not looking on anything else but
Dude,
the
it's
studio.
so fucking weird. This has me
That
so
is
backwards
strange.
confused, dude.
I have no idea. I just push a button and go live. That's why I don't grow. I don't know what I'm doing.
YouTube gaming live. Yeah, dude, I don't know how this works at all. This shit is such a this is the problem with this site. I don't even know what I'm looking at right now.
We don't know where we are. I don't know where I'm going. Nick the Oreo, how you doing? Ailsy, yeah, I have some friends who are Mixer. Oh, Mixer. Oh, Mixer. Man, I love people
they
being
paid
wrong
for
on
Ninja.
Mixer.
They paid for like all these streamers, Shroud or whatever.
I went over. I tried.
I kind of like the format over there a little bit.
It was interesting. You know, they did a couple of things a little different. I liked it too. I didn't hate it. Hey, Nerdy, I know that you had a tipster story. You want to throw a tipster story at us there, Nerdy John?
Oh yeah, so Tipster had to delete his Discord server.
What?
Because,
Yeah, you hear about this, Willie?
No, I had no idea.
Ooh, Nerdy
yeah,
John.
So apparently there's been a problem in Tipster's server where creepy dudes come in and they flirt with not only the regular women but the mods too.
Oh,
So
How many women does Tipster have in his Discord
Right?
server to even flirt with?
good lord.
surprisingly a lot, because he gets a lot of like the T audience. He had a lot of the T
that's
audience.
true.
Some of the like
That's true.
Eugenia Cooney carryover and shit.
I
did
know
too.
that
Yeah.
he was. I want to say, and if I'm wrong on this, I apologize in advance, but I don't think I am. I know he watched Joy Sparkles. I know he knew her. So I knew that. So he probably knew more in that community, or watched more, or knew more. So that makes sense to me now that I think about it. He probably does have a lot of women viewers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this was apparently someone who he was kind of friends with, and he gave them multiple warnings, and he told, like, there's a he leaked out a call, Tipster, and he said, if you do this again, no warning, you're just gonna get kicked. And for some reason, like a Spurgy mod of his was really trying to defend the dude, was really making the place toxic. So Tipster just said fuck it and deleted the entire thing.
Hiroshima, the whole fucking thing, eh?
Yeah, if you look in live commentary chat, there's a picture of the dude.
That's the guy?
Yep.
It looks like Jake Link. It looks like Tommy C's my old co-host.
Dude, this looks like the guy from Cobra Kai. That's like the grown-ass man in the show.
Looks a little bit like Kevin Owens. Looks a little bit like me if I wore a fucking
What the
weird-ass
fuck?
little fucking bandana. Well, it's concerned.
Yeah.
Looks like Jake Link. That's fucking hysterical. I'm gonna,
Yeah,
I gotta put his
like-
picture on. That's fucking hysterical.
He's
Like,
got a
even-
Pac-Man shirt on, dude.
Pac-Man, do you have a FIFA?
Oh, yeah. Let me get another screenshot of some of his Discord apology. Hey, ladies in the chat, I want to apologize for my behavior recently. I've been getting carried away, and I am sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable. If
Man
you're
just
one of
got
them,
so
sorry.
horny, he got carried away.
Yeah, because like he was saying about, oh, if you were here, I'd be grabbing your titties.
Grabbing them titties.
This is so
Hey.
fucking weird, dude.
Hey, ladies, how you doing? I'm here to
Dude, this
grab
is
your
why I just
titties.
contemplate every day whether I just delete my fucking Discord.
Don't you
'cause
see
I
my wonderful
never look at
headband?
that. One day it's gonna come out that like a fucking murder was planned in there or some shit.
Hey,
And
ladies.
that like I'm responsible because I didn't catch the murder and stop it or something.
Ladies, you
Yeah.
got that Pac-Man fever? I've got a joystick for you.
This is why I do all my murder and evil commentary ops. I do it all in Xylee's Discord, so
There you
all
go.
the blame will just go on to her.
Did he create a new Discord, or is he done with it completely?
As far as I'm aware of, he's done with it completely. Now
I mean,
I'm
he's
sure
a
when
live
it comes.
streamer, right? Isn't like Discording like Discords are kind of a big deal for doing live shows.
Nah, fuck it. He's going back to Skype. Let's go. Let's go
But wait,
to Skype. Woo!
I thought you could only do business calls now on Skype.
I have no idea. I
No,
used to
you
have
can
a
do
number.
fucking normal. We do normal calls all the time on Skype.
Well, you can't use Google Hangouts. That's the one thing you can't do. You get cancer if you use Google Hangouts. It's not good.
Use StreamYard.
What the fuck's a StreamYard?
It's for people who don't want to use OBS. And it leaves a crappy watermark on your screen.
Yeah, I think like Crows of Judgment uses it, right?
Yeah.
It's literally like for people that I don't think have a powerful enough computer to stream. It like just does like it handles most of that for you.
Oh, like cloud type stuff?
I don't know, but that's I think what you're referring to, right? Is that StreamYard with the fucking duck logo?
Yeah. I mean, my personal opinion is anyone who uses it should be lined up against a wall, but
Whoa. Hey,
Oh
did you
my
guys
God.
see that? There's a fucking state. I forgot which state. I think it's Utah. They're about to or Arizona it might be. They're about to fucking execute a dude firing squad.
Dude, because he asked for it.
He
right?
asked for it. He begged for it. Yeah, I know.
This is like Arkansas, I think,
Arkansas,
right?
yeah. Some weird backwater state.
Why would you choose to go out like that? Sounds like the most painful fucking way.
It can't be worse than a fucking electric chair. I've been tasered. That's not fun.
I have no electric chair sounds pretty awful too, but getting shot and bleeding to death sounds way worse.
Well, I hope they shoot me in the heart or right in the head, either or, you know.
I just hope they take me out one toe at a time.
Get chopped off.
If we're gonna do it this way, get the guillotine.
Or something, yeah. If I can't, end it real quick.
Well, some states now use lethal injection, but
that's not a good way to go, bro.
I thought that was the best way, isn't it? You just go to sleep.
No, because some of the dudes, they don't die immediately. They get paralyzed and they slowly die, but they can't scream out for help.
It's not even just as simple as that. Here's what's really fucked up. So the common misconception is there's if you've ever seen it, I watched there's interesting videos on this. There's like 3, and now I think even a 4th vial. There's like 3.
South Carolina.
It's so fucking crazy. So they inject one thing into you at a time, and the first thing that they do, all that does, it doesn't numb anything. Like you can feel it happening. You can feel the death coming over you right until that fucking 3rd thing starts to hit into your veins. Once it gets to your heart, that's when you stop feeling it. But until that fucking moment, apparently you can feel everything, and you are powerless.
I mean, how have we not figured out the equivalent of just giving you like a heart attack?
Fuck that shit. You can fucking beat me to death before that. Fuck that. I do not want to have like sleep paralysis and die to an audience. Fuck that.
Hey, I got someone who wants to come in and talk about the glitch situation, so I'm gonna get a link to the server and
Bring
send
them
it their
in.
way.
Bring them in.
Come on in. I know River.
Yeah, I'm ready to take questions and all that shit. We've already gone an hour. I can't believe it's already been an hour. Dude.
Yeah, this one rocked. We have any big stories, just good conversation, man. Just flowing. Riveter, you've been in here. What you got, dude?
Hey, man, I got, first of all, mic check.
You're good. You sound good.
Sometimes my mic's a little bit loud.
You're a little low today.
Yeah, you're quiet a bit, but.
Okay, let me
Fucking Riveter.
anyway, have you guys know about the Rush?
You gotta turn yourself
You
up.
You gotta speak up. We can't hear you.
Turn yourself up or come to the microphone.
It's some Riveter ASMR is all I'm getting.
How about now? Is that
there
better?
now it sounds like you're actually on your mic. There you go.
Okay. All right. So you guys know the situation with the Rust movie set and all that, right?
The Alec Baldwin thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that, yeah.
Okay. So there's this YouTube channel called Cop Watch. They're one of these channels that normally do videos where they get videos where like cops maybe screw up and that kind of shit, right? And they're kind of an expose on cops with it. Well, they did an FOI and they've got actual body cam footage. They've got the interviews with Alec Baldwin. They got the interviews with the armorer. And not only that, but they put out the video of what was in the camera right before the videographer and the director was shot. And I have that queued up, and I can share it if you want to see it. It doesn't show okay, let me preface this. It does not show the actual shooting, but it shows something that I think is really interesting
Can
because
you just tell us?
Yeah,
what it
just
is?
tell us, Riveter.
Okay.
Fuck, man.
So, all right. So
Jesus.
what it is it shows Alec Baldwin drawing the pistol, right, and his hand is on the trigger. Which all the interview and everything he always said, you know, with George Stephanopoulos and stuff was his hand was never ever on the trigger.
Yeah, he might be paying some money.
I think he may actually be possibly facing some. I don't know what the laws are in Arizona. I think
he won't go to jail over it. There might be a
probably
charge, but he won't go to jail over it.
Yeah.
This is Alec Baldwin, best lawyers in the world, and even if his fingers in the trigger, you said, traumatic fucking times. I don't remember my finger in the trigger well. There you go. That's the explanation. But he's not going to go to jail for that.
I thought the problem was that it was actually loaded.
Yes, the gun was loaded. It was a loaded weapon on a with live rounds on the
Right. I thought that was the problem, not that his finger was on the
That's-
trigger or some
okay,
shit.
that
Well,
is
he
the
wasn't.
problem.
He wasn't doing regular safety things, and then he said he didn't have his
Yeah.
finger in the trigger, trigger
Exactly.
well. So.
He was adamant about not having his.
And he
I mean,
was. I can
he-
attest to that.
yeah.
I saw it. He really was.
Yeah. He
How the
was
fuck do
really-
you? Yeah, I didn't even. That sounds like the worst defense ever. Did the gun go off? Well, yeah. Well, you probably had your finger on the trigger, man.
Well, I mean, yeah. If
Well,
guns
that a
can
thing?
go,
Do
yeah,
guns go off
yes,
without being-
Yes, absolutely.
Really?
Well,
yes,
okay,
yes, it can
so-
happen. I was an
Yeah, it
armor
can
for 2.5
happen.
years. That absolutely can
But
fucking happen.
That seems crazy dangerous, dude.
So it is, but there are certain models. I don't know what pistols they
You're
were
kind of
using.
blowing my mind right now. That's
So
fucking
there-
insane.
So the thing that controls it is called a sear. It's a sear level. Okay, that gets weared down over time, and at some point when that no longer has any wear left on it, it could go off. As easy as fucking pie. And you don't, unless you're really on top of it and you're properly taking care of your shit, you can fucking miss it. And if that happens, tragedy can happen. And there's other things that can happen that can cause misfires or accidental fires and all kinds of shit. Is it super common? No. But if you're not practicing proper fucking safety techniques, then it's way more likely.
Yeah.
There was when this came out,
Huh.
there was other actors that came out and really blasted Alec Baldwin because of his statements, stuff that he made, because they all cited back.
Hold
that when
on, Jason, blowing my mind. Best unintended gun pun by Willie. Sorry, that was good.
Yeah,
That was
pretty
good.
That was good. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
But after the incident that happened with Brandon Lee, right when they was doing The Crow, they said that everything changed on the movie sets past that, and actors no longer trusted, or not just took the word of the armorer when they handed a weapon. They opened the weapon, they checked to make sure there was nothing in the.
That's
there was no
basic
rounds.
fucking safety anyway.
Yes.
When you are taught,
Sure.
the second
Sure.
you grab a weapon, what the first thing you do, clear it.
100%.
Doesn't matter if it was cleared before it was given to you. The second you
I
touch
know,
a
but
weapon,
these actors are not. They're fucking idiots,
there
Dave.
needs to
I
be
wouldn't know to do that
accountability.
either.
There needs to be accountability
You know?
for it. That's the armorer's
Yeah,
job. That's
exactly.
the
It's
armorer's.
that's literally the armor.
That's what.
It's-
Yeah, but the armor
But
needs to be
you know.
on psycho. Hey, clear your weapon. Hey, clear your weapon.
Yeah.
Hey, clear your weapon. That's your whole fucking job. Hey, clear your weapon. No one dies. That's your one job. Safety.
You literally have one job.
What's your one
And
fucking job?
Literally have one job.
Of course, we covered this over on the podcast when all this stuff happened, and I was pretty harsh on the armor. She's a young lady in her early 20s, and this was her first or second actual
She might be getting off
job.
on this.
So I was kind of pretty harsh on her because how do you allow a weapon? But when you hear when the other shoe, as it were, dropped on this thing, it turned out the girl wasn't really allowed to do her job because the directors and stuff like that was because she was trying to say this is not being done right, this is not being done right, whatever, and they basically was like know your role and shut your hoe, and something like that. I mean, of course, young, trying to get started.
Sounds
in
like a
business.
real fucking smart thing to say to your armor.
Yeah, right.
And you know what? They paid the exact price. Unfortunately, they paid the exact price that you're gonna pay for a situation like that. And you disrespect firearms. You disrespect the people that are supposed to be keeping you safe. This shit can happen, and that's unfortunate. But also,
So nerdy John, real quick, what's the glitch stuff going on?
yeah, I'm
What the
sorry
fuck is
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, asking them now if they want to join in. They said that they would be willing to come in when you guys get back on
what is the
it.
glitch thing? What is this? I don't even know
Oh.
what it is.
Yeah, from what I'm understanding, this dude was like he was a longtime member. Oh, Mari's actually here. She would probably have a lot more on it.
All right,
I
Mari.
can tell you what the glitch thing is. If you want to know what the glitch is, I'll tell you what the glitch is. It's not
But let me go with Mari. Mari, quickly. I want you to give me a quick, concise.
Our specialist.
Yes.
So I wasn't a mod in Tipster server, so I didn't really see all the glitch shit go down, but I have been seeing one of his former mods bitching about it in the free server for Tommy.
Okay.
So like
What is the glitch?
So this is the guy. The glitch is the guy.
This is
that we were
guy.
talking about.
Glitch is
The guy from the
creepy
server.
bastard. Yeah, he's the creepy bastard.
This
So
guy
we're
right
back
here.
to
Look
that.
at him. Hey, ladies. How you
Pac-Man
doing?
shirt guy.
You want to play my Pac-Man Fever?
I'm sorry, that guy is. You're not bringing any ladies home with that look. Sorry.
Pac-Man Fever.
Yeah, I was actually speaking with Kitten about this because she was one of Tipster's mods on this, and she was thinking about possibly
Wait,
calling in.
Is there any more Is there any more on this that we missed though? I feel like we covered all this.
Well, I mean, it seems like it's seeping into other servers in which Tipster may have been in the past. So I doubt
Yeah.
that this is going to go away completely soon. I know that there is a fan server that someone made.
Are
It's already
people
been
mad at Tipster for this? I don't understand.
Yeah, there's.
Some people aren't. I haven't really seen anyone get mad at Tipster
Yeah,
about
how's
it.
it his fault?
seems more.
Well, all right, Dave. I
that-
actually got an update here
Okay.
on this story. This is from a dedicated. This is from we'll just call. All right, I won't name them because maybe they don't want to be named. Right? I don't know how true this is, but I'm assuming it sounds like it's possible. I guess.
Boy. Oh boy.
He's saying glitch was a creep to girls in DMs. All right, that's pretty straight up.
Yeah.
He was banned for it, apologized, and was given a second chance. He literally did it again within a week's time. So I mean, I guess the problem with Tipster is maybe he gave him a second chance. Is that why people are mad?
Yeah, but that's defensible if you're Tipster.
It sounds like it. And what happened is like before he got banned the second time, it seems that like he got to one of Tipster's former mods because
Got to.
What
did he
does that
murder?
mean? Did he
Yeah,
kill
well,
him?
Yeah, I was
I've seen
like, did he
glitches like
murder?
that.
What,
Fuck,
you
this guy
got
doesn't
to.
look like he could kill anybody.
He used the dark side.
Who
one
wants
of
to play some
Tipster's
Pac-Man?
former mods took Glitch's side on all this.
Oh,
is what-
is it a
Yeah.
guy too? Is the mod a guy?
Yeah, it's a teenager who really needs to not be online.
But that's not on fucking Tipster.
All right, hold on.
either.
Can I be straight though? Like, this is the mod stuff. Dude, the
Mods
mod stuff drives me crazy,
doesn't
right?
it?
Whenever I hear people bring up mods, because they act like mods are like some. I
They're
get it. Like
demigods
maybe
or something.
maybe they are an authority. I don't really fucking know because all I understand is mods are just some random person where you're like, all right, fucking delete people saying the N word, and then like that's their job, you know. So
It's
I mean,
so
who cares?
stupid.
Is it a big deal? Is this mod a big deal or what? Did he just ban both of them and that's it?
No, I think the mod in question that took Glitch's side was like not seeing anything really wrong with what the guy was doing.
Yeah.
And like some of the messages that I did, because I did see some screenshots of some of the messages and heard like kind of summaries of what was said. It sounds like this Glitch guy just doesn't really have social or the ability to pick up on social cues worth anything.
Oh yeah, he said that his defense was, "I'm autistic." So I quote tweeted him. I said, "Guys, we found John Swan's cousin," and I got
Dude, I
blocked.
knew that when I saw the Pac-Man shirt.
Yeah, I mean,
I fucking hate it when people sit there and go, "Oh, well, I'm autistic," or "Oh, I have ADHD, so I don't pick up on this shit."
But
Bitch,
this
I have
guy's already
ADHD,
fucked up,
I'm
like-
dyslexic.
you can
I
tell
can
me
pick
that this
up on
guy's got every form of mongoloidism there is, and it
So
wouldn't
is
shock
the
me.
guy banned now? Is the guy in the mod banned now?
He's with the server being gone,
Oh.
he's not.
So he dealt with
He's
it.
not in there. Yeah.
And this
I'm
took
being
like a
told
week.
that. Yeah, I'm being told that the mod that took Glitch's side stepped down as a mod by choice.
God, why is this so? They stepped down. They resigned their post on this day. Jesus,
Yeah,
fucking
it's a fucking.
Christ.
You're just some
He
random
had a whole
fucking guy that
speech
has too much free
prepared.
time. Like, what is a mod is fucking jack shit. I
Twitch
don't
clicks,
care.
YouTube clicks need to be broken up. I'm
There's
ready
like
to
Dude.
free servers that I mod, but
What?
literally like the only one I spend time in a lot of time is the free server for Tommy, and I just sit there and watch whatever retard goes on, whatever retard fest they have.
I would like to
fucking-
announce on this day that the once important and mighty mod Glitch has stepped down from his mod post on this day.
Dude,
Well, see,
if-
that's the thing. Glitch was never a mod.
Whoever. I just saw
real quick though, Big E's a mod in chat. If Big E says some insane shit, does that mean me and Dave got to take accountability for that? Like we employed him or some
mod
shit?
Big E, and that's it.
No,
He's an autistic Canadian. Of course not.
I think like I mean no harm with Tipster in regards to this, but
No,
I think
go
that
on.
he kind of takes a lot of it when somebody comes up to him with a problem. I think he takes a lot of it a little too personally.
I love
Yeah,
Tipster.
no shit.
I
Like,
love
there's nothing
Tipster.
bad.
I love Tipster
Absolutely
to
he
death,
does
but
that.
Tipster takes everything.
He takes everything
way
too
fucking
seriously.
seriously.
I mean, hey, I'm
Oh.
gonna say this right now. It was ballsy of him to sit there and record the Johnson
Oh,
call
he's
that he
got
had
balls.
and then fucking drop it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like, wait, Tippy Tippy chose violence against
Tippy,
John Swan.
Tippy chooses violence a lot.
Tippy
Oh,
chooses violence. No,
like every day.
us saying that Tippy, takes stuff personally, and Tippy choosing violence, that does not mean he's peaceful. Tipster is both takes things too seriously and is also a complete killer
Yeah.
when it comes to drama.
Absolutely. He's a
Yeah.
weird fucking walker of that strange line that no one knew they had to walk.
Yeah,
Like, it's Tipster, man.
I'm actually a huge fan of Tipster
I
ever
love
since he helped me with the Eugenia shit because
Oh,
he was kind of the first guy in the trenches with me. Like, of course, everyone joined my side when I won the fucking battle, right? But at the beginning, like, it was a little dicey because it is kind of a risky video when the narrative was so certain at the time that it was the opposite of what I was saying.
True.
But
Yeah.
honestly, yeah, I think Tipster's problem is maybe he takes the shit a little too seriously. I think, like, man, you had a guy who was making girls uncomfortable. At the end of the day, like, just fucking ban him.
Get rid of him.
If you want to give him a second chance, fine, give him a second chance. But if he fucks it up, ban him. If a mod's being a pain in the ass about it, ban them. There's fucking 90 other people you can mod. Ban the fucking guy too.
That's it. But don't fucking
It's it.
Tipster. Love you, but make a new Discord server. This is your fucking. You're going to. That's the thing. You can't keep growing without it at this stage. Doing what
I
you're
don't think
doing-
as a live streamer you can. Live streaming, you need Discords.
It's
You need
very
callers and
hard.
stuff.
It's and Discord's so good to stay with your community. You're going to put it back on. So just create a new one and just use common sense.
Tipster might be going through some personal stuff too, from like what I've
true,
talked to him for. So
Yeah.
maybe he's just in a fucking bad mood and he just did it.
One of his former admins said if you guys wanted her to, she'll call in.
Why?
Who?
What else can we say on this?
Who is? Hold on, no. Where is this going? Who is she?
Oh boy.
She was one of
The guy that was harassed by this thing.
Wait, was she harassed?
Well, Glitch might have gone into Kitten's DM.
Oh, this sounds fucking hilarious. All right, bring her
get
on,
her
dude.
in, all
I'll laugh
right.
at this
As
shit. I
long
don't
as
give
she
a
was
fuck.
there,
I
she better
spammed the
have gotten
link.
some DMs. Like by the
You
end of
didn't,
this,
like,
she
rape
better
her or
saw this
anything,
guy's
right?
dick. I want to see this fucking guy's dick now.
Yeah. Did he give a dick pic? Let's judge it.
Let's see this
I
fucking
don't
tiny
think
Pac-Man
he,
penis.
I don't think he sent any dick pics, though.
Oh, he's not serious then.
Well, I mean, to my knowledge, I don't think he's sent any kind of like illicit.
Did he send her like a
photos.
love letter or something?
I don't like I said, I'm not sure if he messaged Kitten or not, but like she's one of the ones that was on the mod team.
I'll tell you what, if she's got something pertinent that's actually with it, like he DM'd her, but if it's just more of the same, then
Look, dude, I'm gonna be fucking really frank here, right? I did the same thing when it was like Xylee had a stream where these girls came on from Hello Leash and were like, "Hello Leash, put me through so much trauma" or whatever, and I just had to join and be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like this is kind of the same thing where I'm hearing it. It sounds like there's a creepy guy on the internet, which who the like shocker, right?
Shocking.
Shocker. And Just fucking ban him, and that should be it, right? It sounds like he did that, so I don't even understand what we're talking
Well,
about.
because he nuked his channel afterward. He nuked the whole fucking Discord.
Yeah.
He took the whole thing down.
Why would Tipster freak out and nuke his
Because it's
Discord over this
Tipster.
dumbass shit?
From what I saw,
I ban people in
there-
my Discord for looking at me wrong. You know,
Maury, I'm
like,
gonna switch you out for Kitten, okay? Thank
don't
you,
really
Val. Good
understand.
call.
All right.
Oh shit! All right, Kitten. This
bring
guy-
Kitten in here.
I'm
She's the one who
bringing her
messaged me.
Did someone show you your dick? Show them their dick to you, Kitten? What happened? Tell me what's going on.
Thank God
You're
not.
live with DEADONDAVE. How you doing?
Hello. Thank God no. No, dude just a spurg. Like literally. Dude is still coping today.
Is he still crying about Kitten?
Yes, he's still coping.
I
and I'm
fucking
like-
love the spurginess of fucking the commentary world, dude.
I love
It's
that he
fucking
looks
special.
like this. That's the best part. He looks like Jake Lake. This is fucked up.
Still
It's just
coping.
like this grown ass dude fucking freaking out because he was banned for
I
harassing him.
want to talk to women.
Dude's at least 31 according to what he said. What
31?
spawned all
31
of
what
yes.
though?
He's
He
pulling
messaged
Cosby
31
numbers.
girls. I mean, what are we even saying here? Like, did he message general chat? So now the message it's 200 people. He's got 200 victims.
Are you
Kitten,
sure you want to
if
send this message? You have everyone.
He looks very. He's got a black belt. He's wearing a Warframe bandana.
Hey,
Oh.
Kitten, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but there's actually like a screenshot of him talking about THS's tits.
If he's doing
no,
that, he deserves to be
so-
banned. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
I think he said something about it. Then he posted his own tits in another server.
Well, now he's
Nice.
starting to win me over.
Hold on. He's putting out though.
Yeah, I mean, he's not asking for anything that he
Let's
wouldn't be
bring it
willing to
back.
give himself. Respect.
All right, we need to get Glitch in here. Somebody in.
Oh God.
Let's find me glitch.
Let's get Glitch in here.
You get me that
I will
Pac-Man
pray
fever
for
now.
y'all.
Blood sports between Kitten and Glitch right now.
Look, I'm
dude,
not-
wait, here's
For
what
the
I will
after show. That sounds
say,
like
right?
that sounds like John's.
I was kind of
of
confused at first because I thought this was going to be a big thing where everyone's like, Tipster let this guy harass a bunch of Tipster's got a bunch of fucking adults in his Discord that
Yeah.
seem like all these wonderful ladies have handled this pretty maturely. Tipster, I don't know. It seems like he kind of spurred out for some reason on this shit.
Oh, they kept going and are still going. And it's the well, I'm the victim.
Well, let me
Ugh,
ask you,
I'm the
Kitten,
victim. God
so-
damn, shut up.
Since you're one
It
of the
doesn't sound
mods-
like there was really a victim outside of this guy just being creepy. I'll be
Yeah, well,
honest.
so-
No, he's the victim though.
Let me
'cause
ask.
he
Oh,
got
wait,
banned.
Glitch,
Oh,
Gl-
he's
wait,
the
wait, wait.
victim.
So
Glitch is the victim. He's the victim.
Why is he
Yes,
a
he's
victim? It sounded like he was doing
because he got
ban-worthy shit.
banned
But he was
and
doing- but he was doing ban-worthy shit.
well, that's true. But according
Dude,
to
we
him,
need to talk to this fucking guy. This is
He's
insane.
not a victim.
I would suggest that you just go out and lay on the freeway and let the cars run you over and argue with them about running you over because
This guy,
they're gonna listen better.
Let me ask you.
this guy's harassing a woman, and then goes when he's like, "Bro, why are you doing this?" He's like, "Okay, I'll stop." He's like, "All right, I'll give you another chance." He continues to do it, and then he goes, when he gets banned, he's like, "I don't understand, man. I'm just autistic. I don't understand."
Let me
man."
ask you, why do you think, do you know, first off, and if you don't,
fucking
why do you think
crazy.
Tipster actually nuked the fucking Discord server? Because that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is there any
It was
insight?
the final Spurg drama and Spurg bullshit that just broke the camel's
if
back.
Tipster's just like, you know what, fuck this. This is.
I was
a-
hoping he had a
it-
better
it-
reason, you know? I was hoping
No,
for
because
something.
it's just one more Spurg out from people like this that are terminally online and literally need to have their internet taken away by their parents whose basement they live in. That it's just you. It's to the fucking point. You're like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Just done.
Yeah, he just sounds like he's fucking done. He'll be back.
He'll be
have
back.
another
Yeah,
one.
this is Tipster
Yeah.
we're talking about. He'll be back.
I understand that too, because there's been times where I'm like, all right, I'm done. I'd fucking delete Twitter off my phone or some shit.
What do you got the over under? 2 weeks? I'm going to set it at 2 weeks. New
I'll
Discord
give
will
him
be
a
set.
month.
All right, so you'll take the over. I'll take the over as well.
I think he's probably gonna play like Super Mario World or whatever for a while, whatever he plays,
Who wants to play
he's just gonna
Smash
chill.
Brothers? You guys want to play Smash?
and then eventually he's gonna be like, you know, all right, fuck it, I'm ready to come back.
Nothing ever bad happens in the Smash community.
Oh my
If
god!
you-
if you play
I've never heard good
Smash,
news. Good
Smash
news.
and Sonic, that's how you get the Spurgs. That's how you
it's so
lure them.
clean. It's clean like Minecraft. It's so clean.
Yeah. So, what percentage of Tipster's audience is it the most diverse server and commentary where there's a mix of both incel and woman?
Well, yeah, 'cause you got
The
the
majority of
gamers.
I was his only admin, and most of his mods were female. So
Oh, that's funny.
the incels didn't probably tolerate that
I'm
very
not
well, did they?
surprised by Tipster's Twitter like history that it's mostly female.
Me either, to be
His
honest.
mods.
Like people can't be shocked with mine either. I got a lot of fucking female mods. Yep, I like the whammons. Jason goes $5 early. Yo, Dave, did you see the Mets Cardinals, brah? Met got hit 5 times in the series. Alonso got a change up to the head. Yeah, I saw that. It was fucking crazy. I'll address the baseball stuff on a later
Jokes
stream.
aside, I'll be honest. In my Discord, hiring the older ladies makes so much more sense because they like kind of. Sometimes you need to just mom it up a little.
Yes.
You need to have someone who's just got like who understands they're dealing with a bunch of like dumbass kids.
Yep.
And maybe by kids, like maybe they're in college or whatever they
Kids,
are, and
still
just can
kids.
learn to tell them to shut the fuck up and deal with it.
I've had a couple great mama hens over the year, man. I have some
Yeah,
fantastic
you
ones
need
that
some
came out.
hens, mama hens, to kind of
I-
deal with it. Like even Tommy
Ailes
fucking
just
does
left.
it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, Tommy is a mama
Tommy's
hen.
newsroom has a fucking Speedy Bird.
Speedy, yeah.
Always done that, yeah.
Terry is young for it, but she's always got that mama bird mentality.
Because the thing, sometimes you get like, I've had some older guys be like mods on my thing, and the problem is they get like a little bit of ego going.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Right.
Where it's like they're
Ooh, they got power.
mod in my
Ooh.
Discord, and I'm literally like, bro, you are irrelevant. Like,
It's a revocable title, pal.
Are they just like, I am the mod and the
they're just
really
they're
mad
like
Discord
telling people to
server."
shut up because they're a mod or something. I'm like, dude, you're fucking.
I am Willie
It's a
Max
Discord
number one mod.
role.
You will
Yeah.
respect me. Can I be your
It's
top
the
mod, Willie?
whole. It's
What'd
the
you
whole
say?
I bully bullies mentality. It's the it's a Discord role. Oh my God, grow up.
It's absolutely nothing. Kitten,
It's
I
literally
appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, thank you again, Kitten.
Yes.
You're a sweetheart. Have a good one.
Nothing.
But yeah, I mean the whole thing is pretty insane.
Jack, this is, I think that's Jack, right? Is Jack going? Is he going by Jason now, or is that just the same
Jack,
profile
is that you?
pic? It's hard
Jack,
for me
is
to
that
tell.
you? Jack,
But
Jack.
shut
Unmute, you
the. He
fucking-
can't hear you, Dave.
No, I unmuted him. He should be able to hear
Oh,
me.
is he in our Discord?
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Yeah,
Jack.
Jack.
Who was
No,
in the
no. I'm
live-
talking
Whoa.
about in the chat, Jason.
Oh, I don't know. I thought
Is
you
that
said
Jack Mac?
No,
Hard
that's
for
not
me to
Jack.
tell.
Oh,
Okay, that's
yeah,
Jack, man.
yeah.
This
That
is
is Jack Mac. The same picture.
Jason is Jack Mac?
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
okay,
I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah, yeah. Or are you talking about Jack Johnson?
No, Jack
Oh,
Johnson. I know this guy. How could I forget this
Yeah,
accent?
this guy's just a fucking spurg.
Go on, Jack. What you got for us this week?
Okay, I don't have much knowledge on the subject you discussed regarding
Shocker.
cultural bill. On it, I just know two things. Firstly, on John's phone, I've received the information that he on an unreleased audio call with someone that he's canceled his plans for VidCon. He's not going at all.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that is the ultimate justice against him and in his
Can't go to
actions.
VidCon. Yeah, it's probably a bad. It's probably like, look, there was an unspoken rule when we went in like 2019 where everyone had beef with I'm Alex.
Yeah.
I think I was 2019 at least.
Yeah, I think it was 20.
And there was kind of like an unspoken rule of like, hey, let's just act fucking normal while we're there and not talk about this shit.
Right.
And everybody did, and everyone adulted. And then when we came back, the videos came out or whatever. But I'd like to think if John went, the commentary community could act normal enough where they wouldn't be like having some Karen scene in a fucking Dairy Queen parking lot. And they'd be able to act somewhat normal, even though John lied about,
Everything?
being part of a document or whatever. Yeah, all the list of shit that
Everything.
he lied about.
More calls are being leaked, Willie. What the fuck, man?
Dude, I think there is something hilarious about John lying and everybody being like, John is such a liar. And in every call that comes out, John's being like, the person talking to him is like, Yeah, I swear I'm not recording this. I wouldn't like it. There's something so funny about that.
It is funny, but then we hear John just work these kids over.
Dude, he
you know?
does.
Like,
He has
oh
such a
my
way.
God.
His way of saying sorry while also justifying everything he does is amazing to me.
And calling him a piece of shit. Like, he'll tell them all the reasons why they suck, and he just says it. It's like, what the fuck is going
If this
on?
guy was confined to only live streams, where you could only expose this guy on a live stream and not use any video, he'd get away with everything. Because he's so fucking good at, like, kind of just twisting shit and kind of re-bringing up the same thing.
With
and
the kids.
Changing it. And he's a weasel.
This
He's a
works
fucking
with
weasel.
kids. This doesn't always work. This works with dumb adults, but it doesn't
It
work.
would work with me. I'm a fucking idiot. I can't. When people start talking in circles, I get so fucking confused.
It infuriates me.
When people talk in circles, I get so lost, bro.
Oh,
Like, I'm
it
just like, what
drives
are we
me
talking? That's why
nuts.
I stick to videos and I try not to go like on debates like too much or whatever. Like every now and then I will if it's like
There's
not a
no
big deal or
point.
whatever.
You might as well.
But
you might as well
because
not.
dude, if you in a live stream, you could be a little weasel and get away with shit. In fucking video, I could like nail you to the goddamn cross, bro. You know, like
And there's no nuance. You
Yeah.
get your mission done.
talk out of this, dude. Here's the fucking clip, you know, like
There you go, bitch.
I mean, one of his orbiters is still defending him today. They're still
I mean, if
doing
somebody's
it.
a friend of John, I don't expect him to completely just throw him under the bus.
Right, yeah. I
You
mean,
know, I'm not
it-
that
it-
guy.
It took the last group a while. I mean, shit. They didn't all.
It literally took the last group until this week to be like, well, you know what? Maybe this is fucked.
Well,
Maybe he
okay,
is.
guys. Officially, I was wrong.
Like they were like, you know what? Like last time they saw the situation go down, they were like, you know what? That was bad, but it was one time. This time they're like, dude, it's been like not even a year. What the fuck? Like it's been a year, bro. What are you doing?
John. Jack, Jason.
Okay.
Yee, I am Jack Mac. I changed my name, but I still go by Jack. The other Jack in the call is the fake Jack. There's only one
Yeah.
true Jack.
No,
Oh my god.
actually, there's quite the lore behind that. There's another Jack, actually, a third one. If you don't know.
Well,
And we had, like,
we got anything else?
I think we're about good.
Oh yeah,
Nerdy John, closing thoughts?
just on.
No, Jack,
man,
you don't
just
get. You're not fucking nerdy, John. Jack, you go mute, bitch. Go ahead, John. Sorry.
Nerdy Johns are closing thoughts, man. Give us what's the moral of today's story?
Don't be a Discord spurg. Don't be an orbiter at the end of the day.
There you
Please,
go.
It's
please
a
go
lot of trouble.
outside, or like if you're gonna be a spaz in an Xbox 360 lobby where nobody can link anything to you. Like there's no like chats. There's no
Xbox
like
360 love
yeah,
it.
like make sure if you're gonna spurg, do it in like a place where it, you know, your name is XXX Ninja Spaz or whatever, you know.
That's right.
When it's Discord and it's connected to your Twitter, it's just not good.
That's right. Willie, what's your moral you take from today's show?
What's my moral? That guy did. What's his name? Glitch. You should probably stop. Stop messaging women. You know, if
No
you're like,
means no glitch.
if your dick is lifted at all, if you are aware of your penis at all while you're messaging the woman, you should probably not message the woman.
Don't send tweet. If you got hard,
That's
while
my
writing a
message to
tweet.
Glitch.
That's right.
It's so big he probably can't see it.
That's right. You fucking, if you get hard whilst writing the tweet, do not send. Very simple.
Yeah.
Very simple. All right, Willie. I appreciate you this week. I'm gonna close it out with the rest of these.
Take it easy, guys.
Tell them where they can find you, Willie.
Willie Mac Show on YouTube. Drama alert this week.
Go watch the new Drama Alert mods. Drop it in the fucking chat, Willie. I love your face. I'll see you next Wednesday.
See you, brother.
See you later, Willie Mac Show. Willie Mac Show. Willie Mac Show. Riveter, you will be the final moralist of tonight. You got any morals you want to share with the kids before we get out of here?
Keep it in your pants.
Keep it in your fucking pants. And I'm going to go out on this. Jack wants to know, what does Glitch smell like? I'm going to go with cheese curd, ass cream, and erectile dysfunction. That's right, it has a scent. That's right, it has a scent. Thank you guys for being here for another Willie Mac Wednesday. Make sure you hit that like button. I don't feel like enough of you have. I might go to Twitch because I didn't do Twitch yesterday. I want to do it today. We're going to go play some games. Apparently, there's a game where you could be an animal and murder each other. So we might play that. Might play Fall Guys, might play Tetris, might play 7 Days. I don't know. I appreciate you all being here. I'd like you to do me a favor before you go. Go over to Facebook, check out some of the Trash or Treasure stuff. It's now Pawn Nation, New Britain, and e-bikes. That's my new site that I am now in charge of. That's where I'm selling out of. That's where I'm working now. We're building this pawn shop. We're building an online presence. I have a lot of really cool things to fucking sell. Yes, buy stuff. Lots of cool shit. If you're looking for video game stuff, you're looking for collectibles, cards, Pokemon, sports, talk to me. I'm your hookup. Big Papa Pump is your hookup. Holla if you hear me, all right? So thank you guys very much for another fun one. I'm going to be over on Twitch in just a few minutes. Y'all need to keep it copious, and if you don't, I don't know what to tell you. Because if you don't have talent, you better have those talented friends. Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. Take us out. Good night.
Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution.
Thank you, Willie Mack. Thank you, Riveter. Thank you, Nerdy John, who I believe will be going live right now in the copious curtain call. I believe if he doesn't, he doesn't. But he's probably going live here shortly in the curtain call. Go check him out. Go give him some love. He'll be live on his channel and in the copious curtain call. Go check the after show. Real Talk, take us home.
I was trying to regulate. A lot of them I emulate, but none of them I demonstrate. Hip-hop will never need a eulogy. They give us 10%, they trying to take away gratuity. Work for what you want, I learned that from fucking Aubrey. And she ain't never lied, I told her this was nothing new to me. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming.
Cheese curds and ass cream. That's what glitch smells like. Good night.